and I believe it was rumored that Rafflo is, but I can't be certain of that. I will, you know, registration is closed for Glitch. I got the text from Tantalus earlier today. I actually, once I'm done casting here, I'm going to go seed Glitch. I'm the person who's seeding that tournament, but we do have a set to get through before that, so let's go ahead and get into it. The Swordsman versus the biker menace, I guess you would call him. Mr. E versus Solary's very own Glutonny. Let's go. Battlefield again, too.
If I may, though, to springboard off that point I was making, this could be a good lead-in to what we could see at Glitch. Mr. E, I'm sure, will be in attendance as well there, too, if Gluto is coming all the way from Europe. I'm sure he'll make his way back to his homeland as well. So, again, something we might be able to see. Two players we might be seeing in a short period of time.
What if they face off here, and then I forget about it and seed them to fight at Glitch? No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, is he dead? He might be dead.
Oh, wait, who might be? Are you? Wait, hold on. What you saying? What did you say?
So for a second there, Glutonny found himself, or sorry, Mr. E found himself off stage without a jump. So I thought for sure that was going to be Glutonny going off stage with a dare, throwing out that lingering hitbox to catch Mr. E's return to stage. And instead it was Mr. E with the dolphin slash to stage spike, taking the first stock off of Gluto.
Gluto got a little bit too ambitious for reaching there to find that kill. Maybe didn't understand that he might have had him dead to rights. Oh man, I would love to see Mr. E takes it in Europe and then Gluto comes back, takes it in NA. I don't know, just an idea.
I mean, the two of us being American casters on this French tournament, we might have a little bit of bias towards Mr. E being the sole North American rep here. But Glutonny still not one to go down without a fight. So Mr. E is holding a solid advantage here.
Yeah, and platform's becoming a huge help here for Mr. E. Because just you have to force him onto these platforms, and obviously he's above you. You can't really do too much. Yeah, coming close.
That was a close shave right there. Glutonny getting a little bit of his mustache cut off by Lucina's Swordbreaker, and yeah, Half-Dwarf not enough to KO yet.
They're not going to work out there for Lucina. Coming from the back hit, actually reached over Wario.
I love Gluto's bait with the short hop there on the ledge, just going like, hey, what option am I going to pick? What option am I going to pick? It's going to be F-tilt. He's not able to do it. Mr. E still able to make it back onto the stage, but now we're almost perfectly even. We went from like a nearly 100% lead from Mr. E to now being only 40%. Looking for this KO though. He could find it soon with a bear at ledge.
Oh, that grab reached. That was a grabs grab.
That is a melee Marth grab.
Yeah, those
pivot grabs, like in Smash Ultimate, it's a little bit of an underutilized tech. Pivot grabs be reaching, man.
Yeah, no, they'll snatch your soul if you're not ready for it. Those jumps not baiting out anything. Mr. E standing tall in the corner, just taking the little inches given by Gluto and eventually making the mile he needs.
126 on Mr. E. I don't see him living too much longer. Gluto does have to find the stock. It might be like a dash attack or a down tilt dash attack, something along those lines. He just needs something to close the stock out before Mr. E builds the advantage too much. And Lastradamus coming out here, I predicted it. It's the down tilt dash attack.
That's easily the odds-on favorite for any time Wario gets a kill.
Let me have my moment, man.
Yeah, no, you're right.
No, it's obviously like one of Wario's most favorite options, especially at those higher percents to find a kill. It's not all that difficult to call out, but 103% on Glutonny at the moment. Mr. E going to be looking for this back air to edge guard, not able to find it thanks to an early jump.
See Gluto going high initially here too, and I think he's catching on to the idea. Mr. E is not afraid to go out and contest him, recovering low, because Dolphin Slash can kind of eat out any single option he has, and Mr. E just kind of seems to take precedent when he's in the corner. I really feel like he honest to God's truth, has like a really stiff advantage when he's pressing Gluto in the corner. He's not afraid of any sort of recovery trades, because you have the sword, and Gluto's kind of forced high, but then he goes to the platform, and he's in a position to get juggled.
Yeah, that disjoint's so strong against Wario because, like you said, Wario loves looking for a lot of trades, especially in those offstage situations. Yeah. And Lucina and Mr. E at the helm of Lucina have the ability to just say, frankly, I don't care. Like, I'm going to go out there, and you're not going to be able to trade with me. I'm going to win these interactions. And as a result, Mr. E takes game number one with, might I add, a beautifully timed Nair. Glutonny got completely mixed up, thinking that the Nair was already finished, so trying to time that jump, but times it just a little bit too early, gets hit by Nair 2 and sent into the blast zone as a result. We're going to be going into game number 2 with Mr. E in a solid lead, running it right back to Battlefield.
Again, I must reiterate a 3-game set here too. Mr. E only needs one more to take it. Gluto definitely staring down the barrel of the loser's bracket here. How will he respond?
Right, Gluto is no stranger to loser's bracket, even in his own home territory of France. He is a stranger to losing in loser's bracket, though, because there have only been a very, very small number of players to beat Gluto in losers of a European tournament. So that'll definitely be interesting to see should it come to pass, but before it does come to pass, we still have to finish this set out, and Mr. E still has his work cut out for him.
That rising down air is actually kind of crazy. We've seen it a few times before. I think it's really good to catch the startup of jumps, because you can kind of drift away, but you still have such a big area beneath you. You can still clip Wario.
Oh, looking for that back air there, but not quite able to find it. Gluto trades with the bear of his own. Huge conversion here. Whoever takes this first stock is going to be in such a good position. Mr. E looking for the
roll in.
That was a soul read there. He was like, "You want to roll in so badly." Ooh.
Great tech from Gluto, though. I mean, that's not going to be always there for you, but I mean, if you can take the low route and force Mr. E's hand to just let you get back on the stage almost, just take your damage and get there, that's perfectly fine.
I love Mr. E's use both of Dolphin Slash on stage, both as a get-off-me tool and as a combo tool. He's been using it in both situations so very well, just as a very quick option. Like if Gluto is putting pressure on his shield, he's just like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm going to top platform. And the trade comes through, and the Dragon Ball Z happens. Both of them die at the same time, and we've got a full battle reset.
Was that double back air trade? That must have been, right?
I think that was double back air.
Oh, great grab off of the weak forward air here, too. Weak forward air from Wario, and it's just like, it's not your kill option, but it's just like, it's the glue to your moveset. It brings everything together.
It's the glue to your Tony.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm messing around a little bit with the wordplay, but Gluto does indeed love using that fair both as an approach tool and as an escape tool, because it, like you said, it's really fast. So it's a great get off me option with like a short hop fair out of shield, or just like an approaching fair too, because you can do the fade back on it. Oh, but he's gonna get caught by that. I don't think he has a jump. Yeah. No jump, no bike, and no more second stock for Gluto.
And I was just thinking, like, Gluto's getting much more comfortable with being able to hit those techs on Dolphin Slash up, so it doesn't force him to go high every time, and Mr. E just can remove that going low option. But again, you still gotta be worried about what he can do to you when you're under stage.
Oh, gets the dare through platform. What an interesting option.
Approaching.
Had Gluto stuck off stage without a jump, but he is able to just up B back, and he hasn't been able to get off the ledge yet. Waft going to be a factor in about 15 seconds. He's got half waft at the moment, but as long as Mr. E can maintain this lead, maintain this stock deficit, he's in a great spot.
Air dodge after the jump off ledge, too. He could have been caught had Gluto been ready. Back air here, hunting for something, absolutely. The landing lag on back air is a lot shorter than a lot of people realize, and I think that's what they get caught from, because he can just jump into another one so fast.
75% on Gluto, but like I mentioned a second ago, he does have full waft charged up and at the ready, so he's just one conversion away from stealing this away, taking us to game number 3. And again, at 99.5%, Mr. E is on the verge of sending Glutonny, sending France's finest down to loser's bracket.
You used to almost say down to Europe.
Down to Europe.
Getting chased here, though, these platforms are, you know, putting a buffer in between the punish time, but Gluto's added maybe 10 to where Mr. E's adding 40, 45%.
Ooh. Back air very nearly takes the stock there. He's chasing deep off stage. Mr. E finds the nair, and that's going to be it. Gluto 2-0 loss to Mr. E, sent down to loser's bracket. A huge upset.
You can't help but notice how, like, consistent Mr. E was going through the entire thing. There wasn't really a time where Gluto had like a significant stock lead, 2-stock lead, 100% lead. It's just like we got our lead early and we held it and we kept chipping away. We didn't give you what you were looking for, and I forced you to play my game. It was electric.
And I want to point out right here, because we're about to see it in the replay, Mr. E took this final game the exact same way he took game number 1, with a jump read on the ledge, calling it out with the nair, finding the KO with the nair, and now finding the set, putting himself one set away from top 8, which is one hell of an achievement, especially when you do it over top of Glutonny. So over on the